You know, we all consume a lot of news. We watch and read a lot of things. There's been a great democratization in news. People get their news now from literally hundreds and thousands of sites. What would each of you say, there's all these polls that are being put out again. Is Donald Trump doing a good job? Is Donald Trump doing a bad job? I know what you all think. We've been hearing it all day. What is it that they keep getting wrong? And do you think it ever gets fixed? What does the media keep getting wrong about this Trump phenomenon and what's happening out there in the country? And is there any hope that this changes?
I think there's hope that it's going to change. I mean, we sit here every day and the president pumps out all this work and the executive orders and punching through the promises that he made to the American people. So we're hoping that the media would catch up eventually. But we're so conditioned to it. I'm personally so conditioned to hearing about why President Trump isn't going to win the election, why a controversy in a primary is going to take down President Trump. I lived through it as chairman of the party. And it really hit me because it was maybe the summer of 2015. And you remember the media was constantly pounding President Trump. And the polling kept getting better and better and better for President Trump. But it was when I went home and got out of this town, and I went back to Kenosha, and I talked to my neighbor, and I said, Bob, what do you think? And he goes, man, I really love that Trump. And I said, Sandy, what do you think? She says, we're for Trump. And it was, as you all lived through it too, because you all had different people you were for, but you kept running into your neighbors, and you kept running into people that you know, and what did they kept telling you? They kept telling you, Trump, Trump, Trump. And so, what? Trump. So,
Tomorrow, okay? Just be patient.
I knew, and so it was back then, my family and my sister, who's a doctor out in San Diego, and it just kept everyone around me, that it was impenetrable, because it goes back to what I said before, which is that the country was hungry for something far bigger than one story or one-off issue. It was something that people wanted in this country that was real and something that was going to change the direction that we were heading, and it was President Trump, but that was the answer.
The reason Reince and I are good partners is that we can disagree. It's not only not going to get better, it's going to get worse every day in the media. And here's why. But by the way, the internal logic makes sense. They're corporatist, globalist media that are adamantly opposed to an economic nationalist agenda like Donald Trump has. President Trump really laid this out, as Reince said, many years ago at CPAC. It's really CPAC that really originally gave him the springboard. It's the first time at Breitbart we started seeing him and saw how people, his speeches resonated with people. And then he would go out to these smaller town halls later, and really he got traction with the same message he's bringing today. Here's why it's going to get worse, because he's going to continue to press his agenda. And as economic conditions get better, as more jobs get better, they're going to continue to fight. If you think they're going to give you your country back without a fight, you are sadly mistaken. Every day it is going to be a fight. And that is what I'm proudest about Donald Trump. All the opportunities he had to waver off this, all the people have come to him and said, oh, you got to moderate. Every day in the Oval Office, he tells Reince and I committed this to the American people. I promised this when I ran, and I'm going to deliver on this.
How novel.